your girl, Miss Bev, is in the house again today. I know that you guys like this dress. It is sort of a dashiki kind of dress. And this dress came from Puerto Rico, from my son and his wife when they went there on a cruise. And this has been a while, guys, and it's still fitting. It has room in it. I love it. I love it. And I know you guys always like when I put it on, so I wanted you to see that it is a dress. And that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So, with that said, I'm here again today, guys. I'm your girl, Miss Bev. And I just want to thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for your comments, your beautiful comments. Sometimes I have to pin a comment or two, or sometimes change it, you know. But I thank you for all your support, guys. The channel is growing. And for the time as I sit, I will continue to work with it because I really enjoy talking to you guys and getting your feedback. And today you have an assignment because when I'm finished with this topic, you are going to be telling me some of the things you used to do as it relates to what I'm going to talk about. So blessings to each and every one of you. Whatever you're going through, just know that you're not alone. And don't give up, don't give in, don't start falling into the negatives. Keep uplifted, keep uplifted. I haven't worked since November 15th. You know, I have not worked. And I am just here and I'm doing what I have to do. And I'm continuing onward and upward. As I said, when it comes to your children, be good to them, listen to them, guide them appropriately. Don't get them angry and frustrated and push them to join gangs and all the other things that will give them the support they're looking for. You be that person for them. And believe me, when it comes to this age, when things are happening and you're making decisions that gives you peace of mind, they're going to be there for you. So just pray me up, guys. Lift me up. Don't forget me in your prayers. Say my name. Say my name, Miss Bev's Production, Beverly from Miss Bev's Production. Some of you call me Miss Bev's. No, it's Miss Bev. Bev's means that it is showing ownership of the channel, but Miss Bev without the S is what it is. But I just thank you guys, and I'm just saying, you know, just how blessed I feel, how happy I feel for the love that you have shown me, for, you know, just for you keep coming back and just so positive and encouraging. Just know that it's appreciated. So today I'm wearing this shirt, guys. I'm wearing this dress again because I know you guys like it. It lights up, right? Like it makes you feel happy. And it's now spring, and we know that those of us who have to go through the harsh, cold winters, that when spring comes, it just brings a new thing to you. You feel differently. It is noted. You notice that it is spring because once the sunlight comes up and it's not so blustery cold, you just feel like, whew, like you just feel happy. The blues have, melts away. So I'm here today, and I'm here, and the topic of our video is how when we were young, and the games we played, how now you look at it and you realize that they really help to build social skills. You know, it's a lot of good things that happens, you know. I was listening to the program just not so long ago, and they're talking about, they mentioned something, and I said, you're so right. Because when you went outdoors, after you get your dinner, you hurry up and finish boiling the pig's food. And I used to get beatings because, you know what, I wanted to go play so badly because I was the only kid at home in Granny's house. And I wanted to go play so badly that sometimes when you put the pig's food on deck, you cut up the breadfruit, or there are peeling from the food for dinner, like the yam peel, the potato peel, whatever was cooked for dinner, breadfruit skin. Sometimes they pick young breadfruit and they say, oh, breadfruit falls from the tree. And they said, this is for the pig. And you have to make sure it's boiled so the pigs can get it in the mornings. But I wanted to go play so badly. I put the fire under and I don't wait for it to start boiling up. I'm gone. And guess what happened when I'm gone? The fire dies down and the pig's food didn't get to be boiled. So in the morning you get up and the food is raw and the pigs cannot get the raw food. So you're going to get to some licks. You're going to get some licks because you must be responsible and pay attention. But one of the things, guys, we were happy. I was happy. And let me talk about me. I was happy to be amongst friends. I was happy to go play. I was happy for those things. You know, you're eating your dinner and then say, after dinner we're going to play cricket. And you're just hurrying to eat and even cover some of your food and leave it for later because you want to be picked to be on one of the sides. And I was one of those kids who, I played cricket, I played soccer, I played it all. I played it all. I climbed trees. I was just a surviving child, a child who just was out there and just living. So as I thought about it today, I wanted to have you just go back to your childhood when we used to, wasn't filled with pride and didn't have TVs and smartphones in our hands, in our faces all day. But we looked forward to going outside. And tell me, what are some of the games you used to play? If some of the games I mentioned here are what you played, agree with me, but then add anything that I forgot. Because I remember I used to love to skip. We would go up in the hills and find the whisk. That the whisk, we call it, is like a potato slip. The fake potato slip, it doesn't give food. The root doesn't give food. And so we'd look for the big ones, man. And you have that all wrapped up for school on Monday, or even if you're going out we lived in the what you call it? Where we lived, you couldn't drive up in there. You had to walk in the little path to come out to the parochial. Once you get out to the parochial roads, then you might see kids out there ready to play, and you have your whisk ready, and we jump. And some of the songs, right? Room for rent, apply within. When I run out, then you run in. And people they'd run into the rope and they learn to run out of the rope. We used to, oh my God. We used to jump the rope when we had the long rope, or we'd skip and pass each other. Or we would talk about when you count, as they skip, they count. And when they out, we say they're out because now the rope didn't go through the step on the rope. And then it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it says, what kind of house will you live in? Brick, thatch, underneath the cellar, brick, you know. And you have these are the things that you'd make up. And how many children will you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if they can stay in that rope forever, you're counting, oh my God, they're going to have 50 kids. Oh my God, those were the days, guys, and we got along. We got along so well, you know. We did the hopscotch, right? You drop your hopscotch and you jump and you jump and you jump. And everybody it was just beautiful. We had jacks. I don't know how many you remember jacks. Where you have the little metal things look like a star. And we used to get pebbles. Nice small pebbles. And you buck them on your hand and see how many you catch on your hand. And then you have to pick up the rest with a little ball. You throw up the ball, pick up, catch the ball, throw, pick up, catch. Oh my God. And we tried to be the best we could. We get because we did it so much, we used to be so creative, and one over here, one over here, we used to throw up the ball high enough and pick up and catch back that ball. And then we had a thing we used to do this on moonlit nights, mostly, where we just divide into teams, and one team would go and and talk about what they were going to act out to the next team. And so we go and we decide if we're picking orange or whatever we're doing. And we come back and here we are. And the other group will say, where are you from? We says, England. It says, what's your thing? Lemonade. Then it's a set to work. And so you start now acting out whatever you had planned, and they had to guess it. And once they guess it, then it's their turn. And it was just nice. When we used to do that, Moonlit Nights was when we usually do it. We play hide and go seek. And I mean, Granny had acres of land. And where the house is, we would just play. We're not just running behind the house because somebody looking under the house. You're going to see the feet are over on the other side. But you're running to hide somewhere, climbing a tree, doing, and then you'd hoop. But that hoop is a giveaway, right? Because when you whoop, like you're telling them you're ready. Some people say, ready or not, here I come. And you go look for people. And after a minute, sometimes you have to give up. You give up. Me give up. And you come and, we used to tell riddles. We used to tell, what the boy name? What the little boy, we used to tell what the boy name stories. I forgot his name, but I'm going to come back to that. But we played marbles. Girls played marbles. Boys played marbles. And you shoot and you aim and you hit those things out the ring. And just, we used to play, like my uncle, rest in peace, he made the gigs, shave them out with the point, and you put your cord on it, and you drop your gig, and it would spin, and you learn to push your 2 fingers under and pick it up in the hand, and it tickles, but you have it there spinning in your hand. We did cricket, and again, my uncle was the one who shaved out the ball, the round ball from wood, and made the bats for us. And we would go with our wickets, and we would hit the ball and run, and just have a good time, especially on Sundays. Sundays was cricket day. Sundays was cricket day. Once you eat, because we got dinner early. And so everything got done, and you put on your thing. Granny didn't let me wear pants, so we put on our thing and we went down and we played our cricket and make our runs and see who wins. We had handball, that girls, oh my God, all of us played it. The tennis balls, when you were able to get a tennis ball, you were in heaven. Because we're in the rural part of Jamaica, very rural. And so you're not going to have fancy balls, but we would make our own ball. We would put papers together, and sometimes we put a little pebble in it to make it heavy so it would move. Sometimes when you were able to buy a box drinks, that's later on in life, they would do the box drink, squeeze the box down, and that would have been our ball to bat and run the bases. I was a jumper. I could sight. I could see a ball coming and just pin my way out of it. I wasn't heavy. I was a chunky girl, but very active. And they said I was evenly packed. So I was, I wasn't like top heavier. I was active. And I love to run. I run the 1 mile race. I played netball when I went to school because I was short. So I was able to get under there. And then, it was my childhood. It wasn't perfect, but it was perfect compared to many. Then we talk about sight. Boy, dandy, shandy. What nicer. When you can jump up, when you watch the ball coming and if you get out the way, you are the last one. And you dive when you have to. You're just able to sight that ball, man. Then jacks, we talk about jacks. We used to run race to see who could run the fastest. We're always challenging people, Red light, green light, red light, green, what is it? Blue light, green light, whatever. We didn't do that game until when I came to America. And I was teaching here in Connecticut that the kids, would stand up and watch the kids. I would participate, but it wasn't one of what I did when I was a kid. Then we have ring games, man, that you used to do. You form the ring And we had London bridges falling down, falling down. You put your two hands up as a bridge. London bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Send for the broom to sweep out the house. And in this time, they're walking around, Sweep out the house, sweep out the house. Send for the broom to sweep out the house. Other person standing, you standing, and both of you hold up your hands in front. And the people are walking around. Send for what the thing is, when you say send for the axe to chop off the neck, that's when your hands come down and grab and to make sure somebody gets caught in there. And then that person is out. So many games. Zim, zim, zim. Staggerly. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? It's number one stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Then number one says, you mean me? Yes. And Staggerly said, yes, you. And I said, could it be? Staggerly said, then it's who? And then you call another number. It's number 6 stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Then we start getting creative and putting some kind of adjectives in that thing. It was not funny. Dirty girl, no, then it's who? But it was fun. Big kids are playing, little kids are playing. Then we had those who are born, another ring game. We hold hands, everybody hold hands. You form a circle and we start singing from the first month of the year. And if you were born in that month, you get in the ring and you jump around. Or those who were born in January, skip around. Or those who were born in January, skip around. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Or those who were born in January, skip around. And then they come out, and then those who are born in February, and February let go and they jump in and they skip around all the way till December. And then there are people who never get in the ring because they're shy. And then we would also sing, all those who were never born, skip around. All those who were never born, skip around. And it was just awesome. Then we had the farmer in a dell, the farmer in a dell. So in this game, it's another ring game. One farmer goes in the dell. Whether it's a woman or a boy or girl, they get in the ring and they're skipping around. A farmer in a dell, a farmer in a dell. Hey ho, the dell is the farmer in a dell. And the farmer takes a wife. So now the farmer has to look in the ring and select somebody for his wife. And he holds the hand and they're skipping around. Farmer takes a wife. Hey ho, the dell, the farmer takes a wife. And the wife takes a child. And that wife has to grab somebody to go for the child. And the child takes a doll or something. Or the child takes a cat. And the cat takes a dog. And the dog takes a rat. And the rat takes a mouse. And then the farmer runs away. The farmer runs away. And then the wife runs away. Then the child runs away. Then the chief runs away. Then the dog runs away. Then everybody runs away until the little mouse is left. And I think the mouse takes the cheese. Yes. The mouse takes some cheese. The mouse takes the cheese. And then when everybody runs away and left the cheese alone in the thing, then the cheese stands alone. The cheese stands alone. And then it starts again. Beautiful. Everybody just wanted to go. Then we had the other one that says, brown girl in a ring. Tra-la-la-la-la. Brown girl in a ring. Tra-la-la-la-la. Brown girl in a ring. And then one person is in the ring. And it says, show me your motion. And then so they have to dance. Tra-la-la-la-la. Then you show me your motion. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Show me your motion. Tra-la-la-la-la. Whatever. They had a song for that. That's the tune I broke out into. But it was Brown Girl in a Dell. And then Show Me Your Motion. And then somebody else comes in after that one runs out. And if it's a boy, it's a brown boy in a ring. So there was so much, guys. But this is what we had. You didn't have kids killing kids. You didn't have those things. You didn't have kids being this, well, where we grew up, in the country areas, in the parishes, you didn't hear of teachers getting killed by kids or teachers getting bullied or disrespected by kids. And that wasn't tolerable. Nobody was going to tolerate that. And we had so much time. Like when it's time for recess, we outside playing. We wanted to play. We were sweating. We were good. We were good. And so it's a huge difference today when you see that children, they don't play any games. When we go outside for recess, I know that they say middle school kids shouldn't go out, but when we take them out, they got to go out. Everybody congregates and you see them in the groups. They walk somewhere and they're on their phones, and they walk somewhere and they're on their phones. You don't see people grouping up and playing games. I taught my kids river on the bank, and in the river on the bank. I do it in the classroom sometimes just to give them a chance to just laugh out loudly. I'd tell them, all right, this color is the river and this color tiles are the bank. And I would give them an incentive for the winner, the last person, because sometimes when you when you say on the bank and they thought, then you say in the river, on the bank, on the bank, on the bank, and then they jump in the river and they keep going until the last person is standing. Then I would give them an incentive. But these are things that they knew nothing about. Nothing about. They don't play games. When we had rain, oh my God, that rain on the zinc sounds so good, but what are we doing inside? We're playing. Remember, find me the word? You'll open your book and you'll find a word and you'll tell them, find me the word right. And you'd say page 50. And then you said, find me the word right. And you close back the book and they have to open the book to page 50 and find that word. And you start counting like in the blazes, man. You say some things that only heaven knows what you said, because you want to get the top score. And once you tell them what the word is, and you close the book and you put it down for them now to find the page, and as soon as you close the book, you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 40. 50. You don't hear nothing in between. But once they say, here it is, then you had to stop counting and you write that amount down. And then they go. And then you go again. And you keep adding the scores. And then in the end, see who has the highest score. They were good days. And we did tic-tac-toe. And we also play a lot of dominoes. Our first set of dominoes, again, was from my uncle who took wood. He cut out the wood, cut out the little rectangular pieces, and took fire and burned the eyes into the little dominoes. But that was our domino. We played and had fun, 6 love, and, it was just awesome. So guys, I wish some of these things would come back to save some of our children. Give them a chance to have a childhood. Our kids today cannot tell you what they did when they were young because there's nothing. There's nothing. There is nothing. But one of the things I know that because of these kinds of games, when you have to pick teams, you have to pick people on your team. Like when we play cricket, when we play handball. You have to have people on your team, and so when we run races, you have the 2 leaders, and everybody's standing there. You pick, and there are times when you have some kids who are not such strong people, but they had to get picked too. We didn't leave out anyone, and sometimes some of them had to sit it out a little, or when their turn comes, you say, "You want me to bat for you?" and you run. And so you see the team building, you see the kind of relationships, and stuff like that. You had them might not be good runners, as I said. And on the other hand, when we hit the ball, when we bat the ball, we can say, "You want me to bat the ball for you with your hand when you hit the ball with your hand? And then you run the bases? Or do you want to bat and I run the bases for you?" We were all just like there supporting and helping the weaker ones. And now you think of it and see how awesome it was. And that helps us to build our mental health and help us to be there for one another and to just know that we're okay. Today, kids have no empathy. They come to school and a kid is there crying that, look, I have to do this to make sure I stay focused. And they would, I don't want to hear it. You're making noise. Da, 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 be quiet. Da, da, da. There's, kids are not nice. Not all kids. Now, don't get me wrong when I say kids. There's some kids who are caring and look out for other kids. But there's so many who are not loving and kind. So today I just wanted to just come in here. So guys, in the comments, your job now. So just tell me about some of the games you played. Tell me some of the games you played. We used to do the ship sail pass, how many man. That was when we did it. Was corn time, and you get your corn, and you're going to cornfield, and you were free to break a corn or two, and you come back and roast your corn. Everybody have the roasted corn. Sometimes we have roasted coconut with our corn. Oh my God. And you would bite a little piece of coconut and you get some grain of corn. And that is, guys, if you didn't try it, try that. Roasted coconut, the dried coconut, roasted on the fire coal or on the grill, when they're grilling the chicken. And you roast your coconut and eat it with that roasted corn. It's good. But then you would take off some grains of corn and you put it behind your back and you say, ship sail. And they said, sail past. And you say, how many men? And they'll have to guess. And if they guess the amount, then they get what's in your hand. And if they don't, they have to pay you? I don't remember if they have to pay you. If they say 6 and you had 7, then they have to give you the 6 that they said. I don't remember. But we played so much games. We played so much games. We had so much fun on a moonlit night. Because, you live in the country. We didn't have electricity. We were moving. Granny would go out to farmers' meeting and all that up the hill, up by my school. And on her way down, they're talking and they're discussing, and all of the farmers, they're walking down together, and they might stop and have, and by the time Granny gets to where I'm at, it's sometimes it's a little, not late, but it's late because it's dark. And it's just her and me to take now from the parochial road through the bushes to get home. I remember one night we got the flashlight from my uncle to borrow. Usually we take a bottle lamp with the kerosene oil with the wick, and we have that to light so we could see our way to go home. And one night my uncle said, you know what, just take the flashlight. And we took the flashlight, and once we left and we started off the parochial road into our path to go home, the flashlight just went dead. And Granny says, we're not turning back, to wake them up. Let me try and reach home. And me and Granny in that dark darkness. I can't see Granny, Granny can't see me. We just know that we're there together walking. And we walk until we get home. And here I am today. It didn't make me worse. So people, again, see, I made my list of all the things, all them jump rope and all them games that I remembered. I'm sure there's some more, but these are the ones that I remembered. So tell me in the comments, guys, what are the games you used to play? How did they make you feel? Were you one of the kids they picked first, or were you one of the kids they picked last? Were you, one of them who supported the other ones who were weaker, or were you just impatient and no, we don't want him on our team, it can't go make us lose, because a lot of things was about winning. And one of the things today that we noticed that all the when you look at kids participating in games, and we know it's the best people win, and nowadays they put kids on teams. I had a foster son, and he was in soccer. I put him in soccer. And when the Saturday morning, I had to go see him play. I couldn't tell him it's a Sabbath, he can't come. He went, and we went there to support him. My son and my daughter, we went over to support him. And then we went, and his team lost. But at the end, everybody got a trophy. So I asked the guy, I said, what is this? One team won, his team lost. What are you teaching him here? What are you teaching him? Because life is made up this way. There are times when you're going to work and you're not going to win. And he has to know and learn that if it's not going to win all the time. And if he didn't work hard enough, if the other team worked hard enough and won, that's how it is. So just teach him to work a little harder next time, so he'll have a better chance. But you can't just reward all the kids. Oh, so what's the use of them playing then? Why do they go out there? You could have just sit them down, give them the trophy, because everyone got the same trophy. You didn't give one like some blue trophies and give these a little green trophy to say, okay, they didn't win. You gave them the same trophy to come home with. So we have to help the kids, because otherwise we're not going to stop having the problems we're having. Everybody wants to win. A lot of kids, they just want nothing, want something for nothing. They're just waiting for the handouts. They're not making an effort because they think things are owed to them. They're entitled to. And so they don't make the effort. We want our kids to work hard. We want them to fight hard. We want them to be winners. We want them to be successful. We want them to be powerful people so they can give back to society. That's what we want for our young children. So talk to me, guys. Tell me about your childhood and the games that you used to play. Talk to me about it in the comments. Bev Brown, Life with Bev Brown. More power to you. Little J Plays, I see you. Take care of yourselves. Trending Live TV. Blessings always, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. And all the others who are on the journey to looking for watch hours or looking for more subs or whatever it is you're looking for, I wish you well. And however I can help and support, I will do my best. All the best, everybody. Take care. Bye.